family member that no one wants to invite to the party, Vicky.
And I'm that little voice in your head that says you'll never amount to anything and stay a middle school teacher for the rest of your life, Nick. And this is Forgotten Fat Family Kids. So Vicky, tell them what we're going to be talking about today.
We are going to be talking about pet peeves. Because you know what really grinds my gears? Pet peeves.
You have lipstick on your teeth.
And the side.
Is it good?
Yeah, your breath just smells like
Is it good?
Yeah, sure. I don't know what my full pet peeve is. What would you say my pet peeve is?
Brazil.
Not that, that's racist. Brazilian tour groups, not just Brazil. I don't know. What would you say my pet peeve is, Ashley?
Oh my god, so many things that I do.
The biggest thing that annoys me when people talk about pet peeves is they're like, my biggest pet peeve is like when people chew with their mouth open. That's annoying. That's not a pet peeve. A pet peeve is like when grandma shits her pants and you have to clean it up. That's a pet peeve.
Okay.
I would say like in people, I really hate like when people try really hard. Like say that we're hanging out, okay?
We're hanging out.
Okay, and say that we're hanging out but now like 2 other friends join.
We're hanging out but now like 2 other friends join.
Right, and now all of a sudden you're acting like this stupid bitch and has to put me down all the time. And you're like, you don't like this alone, why are you doing this now? And it's like to show off.
Okay.
Okay.
I hate when people aren't prepared for trips. Like either they forget something and
I always forget something.
I hate you. Also when they like don't do their research. Like they like people prepare for trips and they're like, where are we? And
literally everyone at Disney World. Whenever somebody comes to Disney World, they ask, they're like, how much is a fast pass? And I'm like, how do you not know? You've spent
this is basic knowledge.
Do you know how many times it could have like been like, oh, only $10 and then pocketed $10. Thank you.
I hate when people aren't prepared for trips. One time, we went on a big family trip down to LA, and my mom's like, let's go.
Wait, hold on. This LA trip, mind you, was not to Disneyland. This was to
not even
SeaWorld.
Yeah.
You know where we went? Legoland.
And Universal Studios, though. Anyway, Mexico.
Oh.
My mom thought it would be fun to like go into Mexico and go to Tijuana.
I don't know why anybody would think that's fun. She read on the Mexico.com and it says you don't need passports to go to Mexico. And we were like, oh my god, perfect. And then we went into this bus. We went to Tijuana and we just got into the bus and we asked the guy, we were like, so we're good, right? We don't need anything? And he's like, no, you good. And we were like, all right. And so we get into this bus. It's hot as hell. There was like a broken window and a bullet on the floor. Do you remember the bullet?
Anyway, we go, we have a good time, and then we're coming back. Okay. We're coming back, and they're like, okay, everyone get your passports out.
We waited in this weird long line to border control.
And there were people like selling like
bottles
chicken.
of water. If you don't, okay, in Mexico, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up here. But they have these little turtles with like a little string head and they bobble back and forth and they're everywhere in Mexico. So we get to like the border patrol section and they're like, okay, everybody get off. And we're like, why? We didn't do this when we got here. And then we get into this weird room and they started checking everybody's like luggage and like we all had like sombreros and the little Mexican guitar and like we're all chewing chiclets. So we're over inside of the border patrol.
So we're on border patrol and they're like, okay, get your passports out, and everyone, we're like, we don't have any.
Okay, so he goes, hi ma'am, we need your passport. And he was talking to your mom. And then she went, what? And he started speaking Spanish to us. And she went, no. I don't know what that means. What? And he went, what? And we kind of all just stood there. I was ready to say that these people kidnapped me. All I remember was being in San Francisco, and then all of a sudden a bag was on my head, and now I'm buying boner pills.
Long story short, they gave us some pamphlets and said, never do this again, you need passport, and sent us out.
So we snuck over the border, because we're completely illegal. Illegal alien. Get away from me. Do you believe in aliens?
Yes, definitely. Think about it. We've only, I don't know the exact percentages, but we've only explored a small, tiny fraction of this whole entire world. We haven't explored all of the world yet.
You've only been to Florida.
I have a question. Me and my brother were having this debate. Does it count as
No.
going somewhere to
No.
get a layover?
No, it
Because
does
you're
not
only in the
count.
airport.
Doesn't
I
count.
You've been in Texas, but you haven't gone to Texas.
Just like if you see Britney Spears in concert now, you did not actually see Britney Spears.
There could be other planets that have people, like not little green people with big eyes, but that could have people entirely like us.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
love
I do. I believe in Bigfoot. We have looked for Bigfoot. Run to the clip. Hey, let's find a Bigfoot.
To the call.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
I've had
those
experiences.
right now.
Remember that one time we were there and we used to have a trailer and we took the trailer and this RV of people came and there was like this family and they were white as hell, like skin color, and we were at a campfire. Oh, let's talk about Yoda next. They literally had a bat. We were around our campfire and they just come out of their trailer. They go into the woods
With one flashlight and one bat.
An hour later, 45 minutes later, they all come back from different directions.
Yeah, all from every corner.
No one-
and it happened all at the same time.
No
Like,
one with another person. They were just singly walking forward.
Yeah, and they look like vampires. Literally, they all somehow managed to like synchronize it, walking straight up to the trailer, opened the door, and went inside. And we
They
were all
didn't
like,
talk at all. They
No.
were right next to us. Usually, like, we talk to people next to us in the camping ground.
which I hate. That's back to pet peeves. No, I hate. Oh my god, if you're waiting in line and people are like, oh yeah, and you're like,
Yeah.
So those are our biggest pet peeves. We went a little off topic and
lot
probably
off
talked about it for 10 seconds.
Yeah. So our pet peeves were when people stop in the hallway, when people don't prepare for trips, and other things I couldn't remember.
Aliens. Aliens are a big pet peeve.
Yeah.
They're a nuisance.
Anyway, if you liked the video, like it.
If you don't like it, don't
dislike it.
I will find out who you
like
are.
it still, because we can see that stuff.
We can see that.
Subscribe, because we can't see that stuff, and we will personally thank you for subscribing. We'll send you a thank you card in the mail in cursive. Yeah, be sure to tell us what you like in the comments down below, or what you want to see.
You know what happens when she takes a sweater off? She has
Nothing.
another sweater. You know what happens when she takes that sweater off? There's nothing there. All bones.
Get this video to 50 likes.
And we'll do finger paint stick.
Make sure to share with your friends.
Share.
And comment down below what you want us to do, or like compliments, because we're so cool and fun.
I love you.
I love you!
We love you.